Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
It was just released that Baltimore had 23 schools with no students proficient in math, and Chicago had to one-up them, and their data shows 22 schools had 0 students proficient in reading, and 33 schools where no student was at grade level for math. Statewide, in Illinois, there were 53 schools that had reported no students at grade level for math, and another 30 schools reporting 0 students reading at grade level. They are blaming this on lockdowns, but the problem began long before that. The lockdowns just kind of sped it up a bit. The state and federal government funneled billions of dollars into education in Chicago, and this is the result. On the list of schools in Chicago with no students reading at grade level, the dollars spent per student range from $13,000 to $56,000. Yes, you heard that right. $56,000 per student. And of the schools with no student proficient in math, the amount spent per student ranges from $6,000 to the same $56,000 per student. In fact, there are 2 schools that get over $50,000 per student that have no students proficient in either reading or math. So where's the money going? Because it's not being used for learning. And those are just the schools with 0 students proficient. 622 additional schools had only 1 out of 10 students that could read at grade level. And 930 additional schools had only 1 out of 10 students that could do math at grade level. The 2 schools that are getting over $50,000 per student, without one being able to read or write at grade level, are the YCCS Association House, which has 84 students and gets $52,355 per student, and Douglas Academy High School, which has 44 students and receives $56,311 per student. Neither of those schools has a single student at grade level for either reading or math. The Association House is demographically 71% Hispanic and 26% Black. And the Douglas Academy is 95% Black and 5% Hispanic. The Great Schools page was last updated on December of 2020 and shows this school won a 2021 Thrive Award for their student learning, college readiness, and test scores. In December of 2020, data showed 85% of the students were chronically absent and shows 59% of the students graduate. This school had a 1 out of 10 rating 2 years ago. So it's been bad for a while. Chicago had 692 homicides in 2022, 794 in 2021, and 778 in 2020. When kids grow up and can't read or do math and don't have the discipline to get and keep a job, crime rates will be higher. And Chicago, when it comes to murders, has been leading the pack. I'm sure this won't be the last time we hear of cities with dozens of schools with students graduating without learning anything, or of schools getting over $50,000 per student and still not teaching the kids anything. Baltimore and Chicago, their numbers have been released. We'll see what happens when Detroit, New Orleans, Oakland, Memphis, and a whole bunch of other places, once their numbers are released, we'll see how many kids are learning anything these days in the public high schools.